Hey guys, it's Dan from VA Lifestyle Design. Today I'm just going to talk about lifestyle design. It's something that I've read a few articles on lately. It was every second article in 2012, 2013 was on lifestyle design, and read a lot of it then, but haven't seen that much talk about it in the last year or so. But a couple of articles have started to pop up again, and it's been really interesting for me. I sort of been location independent and worked online for the last 5 years and sort of seen the evolution of it. And the majority of the earlier day articles were, leaned towards, it's lifestyle design, but pretty much with a heavy lean on being able to travel and see anywhere in the world and do whatever you want whenever you want, like from airport to airport, and be able to work in the airports. And this the last couple that I've read have been more focused towards like, oh, okay, I can live in whatever city I want in the world or whatever place I want in the world. So, now I'm going to take my time thinking about where would be the ideal place for me to live. And that always resonated with me earlier on, like even 2, 3 years ago. I never thought I'd like the idea of being in one city, then the next city, then the next city over a small, short period of time. I really enjoy traveling. I really enjoy new places, but I don't enjoy traveling so much. I'm not the type of person that can sit down on an aeroplane for 10 hours and just totally switch off. I'm very active. I need to be up and about. So the thought of being on the aeroplane a lot sort of deters me a little bit from it. But I love experiencing new places and new cultures. So, I like to travel. I like to pack up and move, but I don't like to do it so often. So Danielle and I, we talked about this a lot the last couple of weeks. Just, how cool is it that, okay, we've lived in Costa Rica for some time now, and we sort of feel like we're coming towards the end of our adventure here and ready for something else. And we've never really felt like that before. We always felt like we're ready for another holiday, and then come back here, another holiday. But now it just feels like our time's winding up, and we're really happy with like that we have this sort of job that we've got online, and we've got this freedom to go anywhere we want, because we thought about it. If we got entrenched in jobs here, and which we've thought about doing in the past, like getting into jobs here, and we'd be stuck. If we had this feeling of like, feel like we're coming to our end. We go, okay, we've got to start saving money. We've got to figure out what we're going to do in the new place. We've got to find a place where we can get a job that's suitable to us. But no, we don't have to go through that. We just think, oh, okay, we're ready for a move. Where in the world would suit us? Okay, yeah, internet's an issue, so we check for internet a little bit, so you're tied to major sort of places. Well, not too bad. We're in Costa Rica in the jungle here, we struggle with internet, but it's not too bad. So we think about, okay, where do we want to be? Where surf's a big one, so that comes in. We still like this, equator style lifestyle for our base. We want to have holidays in different places, but we're sort of thinking, so maybe somewhere in Southeast Asia, maybe Mexico, maybe Ecuador. There's all these countries coming up, and they're all awesome. It's just identifying which one suits our lifestyle needs the most of what we want to do. What we wanted 4 years ago is completely what we want now. So making these decisions for your life in one moment where I'm gonna be, and I have no chance of changing later on. It's a tough decision to make. Most people don't make the decision. Most people just sort of fall into it and don't really have the choice. So we're so grateful, that we have this choice. Okay, we can choose where we want to be to live the lifestyle that we want, and we've got to narrow it down to a few places. We're really excited about it, and we think this is going to come up next year. Up this year, sorry, in the next few months. But we'll see, when it comes to the time that we're going to do it, we're going to do it. But anyway, I just want to talk about the lifestyle design factor of it, and how I think people are starting to realize that's becoming the strong point of lifestyle design now. Is like, oh, I can live anywhere I want. I can make my base anywhere I want in the world. It's not just about traveling now. It's more about, oh, okay, I can live anywhere. And I truly think this is a game changer, and I think it's going to spread across the world, and these little smaller cities and smaller towns are going to become the cool places to be. You can see them popping up, the digital nomad communities around the world, like Chiang Mai, Ubud in Bali, There's a couple places through Europe, starting to be a couple places through Central America. They're all popping up everywhere, and they're becoming, you know, cooler, hipper places, and it's becoming more infrastructure in them places too. So it's sort of like, that's what I like the best, you know, this blend of the tropical culture, and then you've got the things that you like as well, you know, from your home, the day-to-day things, like being able to get some of the food that you want, and, you know, some of the luxuries that you sort of take for granted in the Western world. So it's kind of cool. So that their factors have definitely come into our decision. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to share with you my view on lifestyle design and why I'm still so pumped that we just have this lifestyle. And, you know, sometimes I don't think about it all the time, but then scenarios come up which just make me think, oh wow, we're super lucky. Just this lifestyle so suits us, of just being able to, you know, find a base, spend a few years. If it doesn't work out and we feel like a change, let's do a new base. Alright guys, till next time.